But yeah, like I said, the camera, it worked. So I'm gonna get like a camera just like Floyd's. Plus, that one shoots in 4K. This one and the one I got only shoots in HD. So, if we're trying to be high tech and shit,
we share that oversampled. Like oversampled 6K.
People can zoom into our face and see all our imperfections and shit.
That's fine. We're perfectly imperfect.
Facts. Are you insecure about your appearance?
About my appearance?
Yeah, I feel like I am sometimes. Okay, Mr. Confident.
This guy's sick.
No, I wouldn't say insecure, but it's like I feel like everyone wishes like something about them would be different.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's completely natural, but it's like letting that inhibit your day-to-day basis, like your life and stuff like that. I feel like, yeah, like what would you say is something that you wish you could change about yourself?
Wish I was taller.
Okay, I feel like that's like most men, because most men are like 5'9", 5'8". Like,
yeah, mind you, like I feel like
you're totally above average height.
Yeah, exactly.
Freaking ungrateful. Give me some of your height, yeah. Give me some of your height.
I'm stupid. I was gonna say, like, I feel so greedy because I'm 5'10". Funny. I feel so greedy because I'm 5'10".
I thought you're 5'11".
5'10", 5'11". I be loving these girls. I'm 6 feet, bro.
Like, how tall are you?
I'm 5. Officially, I'm 5'10". But like in shoes, I'm like 6 feet. And that's not even a joke. Like in shoes, I'm probably around 6 feet.
Okay, I see. Like these like slides right here.
No, these slides I'm probably like 5'11" because the slides only add like an inch.
Oh,
so.
Okay, I see. What shoes do you have to add 2 inches? Yeah, like
Timbs? Probably the Timbs.
Okay.
And I have like white shoes downstairs that like the soles are like really thick.
Oh damn! It's like one of those where imagine you meet a girl, take her home, you take off your shoes, and you just go, boom! It's like falling off a cliff.
Yo, yeah. So I'd probably the fact that I'm an endomorph kind of pisses me off, but it's whatever though. Like you know what that is, right? Like endomorphs, ectomorphs.
Yeah, endomorph, is that like the naturally bigger one?
Yeah, like I retain weight so easily.
Oh, okay. No.
It is what it is, though.
Okay,
like it's easy for me to put on muscle, though.
That's fair. Okay,
so I guess it's a trade-off, right?
Yeah, aside from the height one though, because a lot of guys, I feel like that's like most guys, like wish they were a bit taller.
Yeah.
But give me another one. What's something else you're insecure about that's not your height?
I don't want to go off, so I don't want my haters to be like, "Yo, look at this nigga's hairline." I'm just
like, I agree.
You're right. He is ugly. No. What am I insecure about? Aside from my height and weight, not really much. I mean, like I know I'm not like the most handsome guy in the world. I think I'm good. Yeah,
you are.
Thank you. Like, I don't think I'm like the most handsome guy in the world, but I'm good looking enough to like get pussy, But I'm not like a fucking movie star out here,
Okay, I'm under the. We already been through this. I think movie stars for the most part are ugly. People just think they're attractive
because
they're famous.
So?
We talked about something. I told you I don't think Zendaya is attractive, and I think we talked about this. Our little first video was this. Our first video was this, and I was like, people only think celebrities are attractive because they're famous and popular.
That is crazy.
Someone went into a breakdown on why Michael B. Jordan is actually ugly.
Really? Yeah. I think he's really good looking though.
They were just like, he's really good looking because he's famous and he's muscular. But they're just like, if you've seen him a little less muscular and on the street, you wouldn't give him a second look. I'm just like,
okay, so that leads to the question: who's a good looking celebrity?
I don't freaking know.
I feel like Brad Pitt is probably the pinnacle, right? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, I guess so. Like
I'm trying to think, like, if he's ugly, but then again, beauty's so subjective, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't really say, like, you can say, like, in your opinion, but you can't say thing. But that's what I said. I said, like, most like, celebrities you look at are, I would say are average. Like, Taylor Swift is below average, in my
I would
opinion.
say she's pretty average.
But people think she's, like, the hottest thing in the world. And I'm just
she's pretty, but she's not, like,
so,
so crazy. I think she's pretty, but she's not, like, fire. Like, to me, Hilary Duff has such a pretty face. She has nice teeth. Nice lips.
She has nice teeth?
She has very nice teeth.
It's like zooming in on her teeth just...
Yo, I'm a teeth connoisseur. Like, I love girls with really nice teeth. So I think Hilary Duff is really good looking. Angelina Jolie is very good looking to me. Who do you think, like, which celebrities are very good looking to you?
I don't even freaking know. I need to, like... So I, like, sometimes I'll think about it and I'll just be like, honestly, I don't know because... I don't know. I don't know, man.
Huh.
You still in college? Did you just say fuck it and you're doing this full time, bro? And if you are saying fuck it and you're doing this full time, keep at it, bro. Just keep fucking at it because you found yourself. I've been on the road working hard these last 2 weeks, in and out of studios, body different beats. At 23, people graduate with degrees, while I left school to pursue all of my dreams. The more I grind,
it's your boy Morocco, aka More J Blige, aka One Piece, No Beat, Bro. Young Mbaku. I lie. Artists from Toronto, Brampton too. No, mostly just Brampton. But like when I travel outside the country, I tell people, oh yeah, because nobody knows Brampton. Yeah, when I go to New York, no one's like, oh, you're Brampton. Like no one knows that. Anyways, artists from Toronto, audio engineer. So if you're artists from the GTA and want to record with me, link me up and we'll make some tracks. Yeah.
SK, aka favorite brown guy, aka Dr. Sim. What was I gonna say? You find me at SHAMEEDKHAN on Instagram.
Jeez, that sounds like a rap song.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
so what is our first topic for the day?
First mental check. How are you doing, my friend?
I feel like that's a topic in itself. I'm alright. It's getting to be winter, and I hate winter, so.
You have a couple months. You have a couple.
We have a couple days. What do you mean a couple months? Yeah.
No, it's still gonna be a little warm in October.
I don't think so.
Really?
I feel like it's gonna just hit like September 25th, and then boom, it's just gonna be cold. I'm telling you right now.
I hope.
Who are you trying to call?
No.
Who are you like? I think that'd be cool.
That'd be dope. But yeah, back to our mental health. Wait, how are you doing though?
Is it like on again?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not restarting?
No, we could just continue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm all right. Like I said, it's a winter. It's gonna be winter in like a few days, probably.
Winter's coming.
Like,
Shout out to all my Game of Thrones fans.
Summer finishes next week or in 2 weeks.
That's kind of sad. Did you enjoy your summer?
Not really. I worked throughout the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah, I literally been home the whole time.
Bruh, you didn't go out? I mean, you went out with like Umu and me, and you know it was cool.
Yeah, but like compared to like last year, I think last year was a lot better because last year like we all hung out more. We started the podcast. Also, I was working at Cineplex, so I had more time.
True.
Everything wasn't so expensive as it is now.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I feel like in terms of like just strictly like not working and going out and doing whatever it is, like randomness.
Yeah.
I think it's better. But like this year, like this summer wasn't too bad. This summer was just like working.
Yeah.
I was working the whole time. I was indoors the whole time. But how was your summer?
My summer was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I had deep depression for a lot of it.
Yeah.
But like, so the lows were very low, right? But
Yeah.
like the highs were pretty good. Like Floyd and Key's wedding. Me and Mercer went to the CNE. We went rollerblading. Hung out with you. Watched movies. I think because I made a conscious effort to go out more. Like last year was very like I didn't do much last summer. But like this year, there was so many things I could like highlight. Like me and Tristan hung out more. I didn't hang out with Floyd as much, but it's kind of whatever. I feel like you and I, aside from doing the podcast, we didn't hang out like that. But like the podcast kind of substitutes for that, right? So, my summer was pretty good. I would say this is maybe like a 7 out of 10 summer, 7.5. It was a pretty good summer.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10 because like it's not like working's a bad thing.
I lie. It could be worse.
I mean, it could be worse. As much as it sucks and like I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I hate it here, Granddad.
I hate it. That's too damn bad. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad. Keep digging. I freaking love Holes.
Holes is a good movie.
I love it. It's too good.
But yeah, my mental health right now is kind of like I'm kind of, I don't know, like I have like random waves of like sadness though. Like I'm just like this past week I've just been fucked up. I don't know why. Like people have been asking me, yo, why are you sad? Like I don't know, just am.
Because you make me sad.
I'm tired of this. I don't like you. Don't do it.
From the words of the what do you say? From the words of the great Kanye, he said, the best way to stop you from wanting to kill yourself is stop hanging around people who make you want to kill yourself.
That's real though.
It's so true. I was like, damn, when you really think about it, put it in perspective, you're like, damn, yeah. The people around you really influence your mentality, I feel like.
Huh.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I think they affect your mood.
Yeah.
And they definitely affect your mentality to a certain extent, right?
I remember there's a really famous quote, and it was just like, you are who you who you like hang around with, right?
Okay.
So if you hang around people who are like not positive, negative, and who are negative, and like maybe, they don't like have a good aura around them and stuff like that, it's gonna affect you too. It's gonna like bleed onto you as well.
So do you believe if you hang around a cheater, that you're gonna, be a cheater yourself. You see how I did that, bro?
Damn.
Look at this sick
Oh,
guy.
I don't think you meant it like that. I don't think you meant that you're gonna take their habits and stuff. But
No, I'm just joking. That's because that was one of our topics. But anyways, I agree with that to an extent. I do believe that the people you hang around with can influence you, or no, not can. They do influence you. I do think that we sometimes pick up habits from our friends and our family and just the people that we're around unconsciously, sometimes consciously as well. But I don't think like the people you hang around with is a reflection of who you are as a person. Like I think we're just all individuals at the end of the day, right? So,
I don't think so either. I feel like it just like like you kind of pick up things from them and like
you definitely do.
Ways of thinking and stuff like that.
Ways of thinking.
That's how like racists are created.
Yeah,
like
for real.
Their
It's
family,
tribalism.
their friends, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's tribalism, bro.
Yeah.
But what did you think of that girl? Because I sent Shami that video earlier today of that girl who fucking so a girl is friends with a friend, right?
She's friends with a friend, really?
Yeah, a friend of mine. You don't say. No, okay, a girl has a friend, right? And that friend has been in a relationship for 6 years, and she's been cheating on her man for 4 years. And that man turned to the friend and said, "Yo, I'm thinking about proposing to Shorty." But the girl A was like, she was very hesitant to tell the guy about whether or not she cheated on. That the friend has been cheating on. So it brings up the question: if you're in that situation where your friend is cheating on their partner, would you tell that partner?
No.
Me neither.
I would, but I'd definitely be like, talk if I'm really feeling that compelled that it's like bothering me.
Yeah.
I'd probably talk to the friend and be like, yeah.
I would definitely tell
honestly, it's like not cool. Like that, that person's gonna propose to you, and it's like you're doing all this stuff, and it's like it's not gonna end well.
Yeah,
and you're probably gonna take the worst part of it.
I like because you're setting yourself up. You're setting the relationship for failure.
Right, especially if it's a girl to guy, because like usually in relationships, guys are like usually the people who will provide.
Yeah.
So it's like imagine like you're with this guy, and then say like he's providing everything, and then he finds out and he takes everything away. Bro, it's like, yeah. It's like a lot of times like you'll get like the raw end of it and stuff. And it's like you really want to like go through a whole life, and even from like an emotional standpoint, say you guys like have kids together and stuff, and then you divorce. It was like, why would you not just like not cheat, like find someone, like break up with this guy and just find someone else and not cheat and just do it with them? Yeah, because it's just like it's going to end eventually. I remember seeing a story about this 96-year-old man. They were married for like, I heard this. Yeah, they're married for like 70 years, something like that. And they found out she cheated in like the 30s. Yeah. Some shit like that. And then he divorced her.
Fucking what? Yo, at that point, you just gotta forgive the shorty, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. That's a long time though.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. So I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I would definitely tell him, be like, hey, it's like da da da. But if they're just like, if they're like, nah, whatever, F you, I'm not gonna do that, I'd be like, all right, but I can't lie, I'd probably feel uncomfortable hanging out with them together. Because I would just be like, yo, I don't want to see this. Like, I don't want to see how happy this guy is with you, knowing that you're doing this. Like, it's kind of.
And I'd feel like a piece of shit, like lying to that person's face, you know?
Exactly, right? And it's like hearing them. Imagine they're just like, oh, we're getting married, do this, and that, and then like, I'd be like, yo, like, I don't know, maybe just drop like a letter under their door or something like that. Be like, your girlfriend's cheating on you. That's wild. Put the hood on and walk out, yeah.
Shameen, is that you? That's funny.
Look. Run away.
Look over there.
Might have to do that. Send like a mysterious message from like a text message app or something like that. Like text plus.
The Zodiac killer.
Yeah, literally.
The Zodiac cheater.
Put it in like riddles, send binary or Morse code.
Fucking
she's not who you think she is.
Or no, fucking Jiraiya from Naruto.
Literally on the frog, you just leave a frog on the doorstep or whatever. Over the door. Why is there a frog here? Kicks it.
Yo, that's funny.
So it was like at the end of Naruto, Jiraiya could have wrote like it painted 6 people, but instead he wrote
literally, bro.
They said he wrote whatever. I forgot what he even write.
I think he said they're all one person. But he did it in like the most convoluted way,
right?
Bro.
It should be like pain equals 6
niggas.
People. Literally.
Bro, I remember reading that as a kid. I'm like, bro, what the fuck does that mean, yo? And I was trying to be like fucking more Sherlock Holmes with that bitch. I'm like, yo, with the 9, and then it ended up not being a 9. It was a kanji for like one of his books and whatever. That's funny.
I don't know. I freaking love Sherlock Holmes though, but yeah.
Yeah. So if I was that friend who my friend was cheating on their partner, I wouldn't tell the girl. I wouldn't, but I wouldn't feel comfortable about it. I definitely, talk to my friend about it. But like, I know a lot of people who are like, yo, I would disown the friend. I want to be friends with them. Like, It's not that deep, but whatever.
I mean, here I have two things to say. So the first one is I feel like it's different for guy friends and girlfriends. I feel like if you're a guy and you tell the girl, everyone's gonna take that as you want to sleep with the girl.
I thought that too.
Like 100%. But if it's like a girl to the guy, they're just gonna think of you probably as the same way, but also more of just like a backstabbing, like you didn't like the friend to begin with type thing.
So if the girl, sorry, can you break that down for me again?
So I'm saying like if it was like me and you and I told your girlfriend,
Yeah.
our friend group would probably be like, does she want to sleep with her? Why would you tell her?
Yeah,
but I feel like if it was like two girls and they told the guy, and the girl told the guy, I feel like they'd be less likely to think that she wants to sleep with the guy. I feel like they'd probably think of something else, like maybe she doesn't actually like the friend or something like that.
Maybe, yes, it'd be more catty.
Like,
No, that's an interesting way of looking at it.
But yeah, that's just like my perspective. Yeah, I could be wrong, but like,
no, I mean, yeah, it obviously depends person to person and the situation.
Definitely the sleeping one though for guys is like such a huge thing. You already know like people try to sleep with each other's like girlfriends, and
which is like fucking wild, bro.
Yeah, so it's like
there's so much pussy out here, bro. Like I don't need to fucking steal my guy's girl. Like it's not that deep, bro.
Exactly. So I'm just like, nah, like I wouldn't tell. I mean, to be fair, like I've had friends who like cheated a lot on the girlfriend, and then I've also seen the girlfriend, but it's just like I don't know. I it's kind of just like I know thing, but it's like I don't actively like they don't actively tell me about it.
It really, really depends on the situation, right? Because I've had guys who've cheated on their girls too, and I was never friends with the girls. That's another thing too. People don't realize this. Your girlfriend's friends are not your friends, bro.
Hell no.
Your boyfriend's friends are not your friends, bro. They're just placeholders. I don't know how else to put it. Like they're not. You know, we're not homies like that. So I don't know. My sister broke it down for me. She was like, knock on wood, God forbid. But like, if I ever found out Floyd was cheating on Key, would I tell Key? And fuck, I don't know if I would.
Sorry, Key.
Sorry. But like, cause like my friendship with Floyd is more. It means more to me than that.
Yeah,
so,
I don't want to think about that.
I don't even want to think about it. That's how use Floyd as an example.
Yeah.
Let's use an example.
That's all. What?
I'm just joking.
Yeah, I don't know. How about this? Would you ever sleep with like your ex's friends?
My ex's friends?
Yeah.
So like no. I mean, out of some petty shit, probably I would try, but I wouldn't like do it.
Have you ever tried?
Have I tried? I think I threw out the bait. Like, okay, so this is what she wasn't my girlfriend. She was a girl who friend zoned me. So and
classic.
Yeah, classic, right?
Was it?
Who?
Dun,
no,
dun, dun.
no. First of all, her and I are not friends, so she can't friend zone me. What, yo? What?
That's the realest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yo?
That's so real. I love that. That's funny.
As cold as that sounds, we're not homies. We don't talk like that.
Like, first of all, we're not friends.
Ask her. Well, you don't talk to her, but like ask her, yo, are you and Marie's friends? I doubt you'd say yes.
I don't think
we're not
so.
friends like that. We're cool. We're coworkers.
Did you say bye to her when you saw her the other day when I left?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's out of politeness though.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But we're not like, oh my God, I'm texting Shorty every day. I don't send her memes. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, I do. I sent her one meme. That was kind of funny.
And did she reply back?
She did.
What'd she say?
She said LOL.
Lowercase or uppercase?
Uppercase.
Ah, damn.
What?
I don't know.
Yo.
I feel like LOL, like lowercase would be like, get away from me. And then the uppercase LOL is like, I didn't.
That's so annoying. Oh my God.
And then uppercase LOL is like, I'm going to make it seem like I laugh. I didn't actually laugh.
So my thing is like lowercase LOL is very like, I found it humorous, but it wasn't that funny. But when I find shit funny, it's laugh my ass off with multiple O's.
The O's. It has to be more O's.
Yeah, but when I crack up, it's laugh my fucking ass off in all caps, bro. That shit was damn funny.
Man.
Yeah, so okay, that's kind of harsh. No, I'm very like aware of my stance with people. Like, we're cool, but we're not like we're not
friends. Fair enough.
We're cool, and it's fine. It's not fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Anyways, wait, what was I saying?
I forgot.
How did we get here? Fuck.
We're talking about
fuck.
Oh, like the friends, and we're talking about Floyd and Kiana. And then after I asked you, like, oh, have you ever tried sleeping with your
Oh,
friends?
right. Okay. Yeah. So this girl that I used to work with, not at my current job, at my last job.
UPS?
Yes.
Women work there?
I lie. Right.
Like in the factory part? It's
Yeah,
like-
right. And like out of all the women, there was like the one hot one, and I made sure to try to talk to her. But anyways,
Classic.
exactly. So there was this one cute girl, and like I talked to her, and then her and I ended up being really cool. But like she didn't fuck with me. She didn't like me. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So there was one time when I saw her sister at the mall, and I did like holla a little bit. Like I threw out the line, but she didn't bite on it. She didn't reject me. She just didn't like bite. So
How
I'm
did
like,
you do it?
I was kind of like, what did I say? I'm like, oh, yo, I'm going to grab some ice cream by so-and-so, wherever the fuck. It was Dimitri's, because Dimitri's is at fucking Bramley, right? Yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm going to grab some ice cream at Dimitri's. You want to tag along? She's like, oh, I'm late for something. And then that was kind of end of it. So, like, she didn't
Late
like...
for going home and doing nothing.
I literally...
I think she rejected you, sir.
But I didn't even like, take it as like, it was sort of like a, yo, I'm going to this place. Want to come? It wasn't like a date.
Yeah.
So...
Fair enough.
So that's... But, like, I do have that in me. Because I'm a petty motherfucker, yo. I'm a Scorpio. I can't help it. Like, I do have... But I would never, like, fucking sleep with my girl's sister or her mom or on some petty shit. Like,
Yeah,
I would never do that, so... But...
Her mom.
That's some
crazy.
wild... Like, let me
If
say
you can
this.
pull that off, though, that's crazy.
Let me say this. There's levels of cheating, right? All cheating across the board is bad. We could all agree on that. Cheating is bad.
Okay.
But there's certain levels of cheating that's like, bro...
Tear it out right now. Let's see.
Ooh, I think the worst kind of cheating is like when you cheat on your girl while she's pregnant. I think that's like the worst kind of
Not
cheating.
while she's dying of cancer?
Okay, you know what? You trump me. I think if she's
That's
dying...
what Dr. Seuss did.
Oh, fuck, he did do that shit.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yo,
Her after she found out.
she died of a heartbreak. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Apparently swans can die of heartbreak.
Yeah, that's really sad.
lobster.
Have you ever gotten your heart broken? It's a real sensation, bro.
Of course.
Yeah, yo, when you get your heart broken, you feel it in your chest.
Yeah.
But wait, what were you saying? We are so fucking off rip, bro. Anyways,
The tears of cheating.
yeah, so I think the worst kind of cheating, I originally said pregnant, but I think Shami might have came up with a better one. I think
Cancer. What if she's pregnant and has cancer?
she has to be your wife. If she's your wife, because if it's a girlfriend, it's like, that sucks, but
Okay, so wife, pregnant,
Wife?
but with cancer.
holy fuck. If you cheat on your wife, if she's pregnant and she has like a debilitating disease where she's gonna die, woof, you're a special piece of shit. And if you cheat on her with her mom,
All he had to do
her
was-
mom,
all he
sister,
had
or
to do
best
was
friend.
wait. That's crazy.
Title of the episode. No, I'm joking.
All you have to do is wait.
If you want to cheat on your girl, just wait, bro. She's gonna die. Like
Oh, but you cheat with the mom? That's crazy.
any one of those three is mom, sister, best friend.
Let me ask you something. So, say for example, your brother,
Okay.
your imaginary brother cheats on, like your girlfriend cheats on you with your brother. You still talking to your brother?
My girlfriend cheats on me with my brother.
Yeah.
Who I would not talk to either one of them.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ever forgive them,
I might forgive them, but I might not talk to
or
them.
your
though.
brother, not the girl? I mean, unless you want to forgive the girl too. What about your dad? What if she sleeps with your dad? Would you cut your dad out?
I might have to. It depends on how much I like the girl, and it depends on the cheating. Like I think it depends on circumstances, bro.
Nah, I feel like you have to cut them off regardless, even if you like.
I might cut them off still, but that's rough. That is rough.
I hear stories about that on Reddit all the
Yo,
time.
but
I
that
know
is
it's really
rough.
not, but
I would not wish that on my worst enemy, bro.
that's crazy. That's a different level of heartbreak. I don't think I ever want to
That's different, bro.
like experience. I see some people and like I hear some stories. Obviously, a lot of like most stories on Reddit I think are fake because they're just like too well written and
They're
everyone
too
seems
well
to
written
be,
and they're too wild.
yeah. I seen one where this guy was like, there's two ones, but this girl like they've been together for 20 years, and the wife had like breast cancer or something like that.
No way.
Or some sort of cancer, and then she beat it, and she was like, me having cancer made me realize that I want to have an open relationship. And then she was just like, I'm gonna go sleep with this man. I hope you're here by the time you get back, by when I get back. And he just like, I'm pretty sure he just divorced her.
That's fucking wild.
He's like, well, I mean, I feel like if you get cancer once, a higher chance of you getting cancer again. So it's like,
yeah, you might get it again. So
yeah, I feel like that's so crazy. I hear so many stories about that with like women, and I know it's not strictly women, but like a lot of stories I've heard where it's just like two women living life is like going around just like doing a bunch of like random stuff, like sleeping with guys, partying and stuff like that, which is weird to me. Like I know it's not all women, but like I hear so many stories of women saying that. It's just weird to me.
Of what? Like going
Like,
around.
like say for example, they want to live their life, and them living their life means like going out and like doing stuff like that, like partying and things like maybe not sleeping people, but like partying,
Like having their wild child face.
yeah, exactly. And I'm like, that is counted as living life. What about like traveling and like doing all this stuff? Like, is that not also living life? But like,
That's
obviously,
wild.
it's just Reddit stories. So
Yeah, that's wild.
I listen to too much Reddit stories. So.
that's your thing, bro. I like that. Yeah, I think. Wait, what was your question?
That wasn't a question. That was just like
just a
an
statement?
observation. Yeah.
Yeah, I think somebody said this to me years ago, where it's like, if you're gonna cuff a girl, make sure she had like her whole face, which I don't know if I 100% buy, but like that line of logic makes sense though.
Yeah, I don't want to be with anyone who had a whole face though.
Yeah,
because I don't know, like
1,000 niggas or 10 of your friends, you know?
Yeah, literally, or 1,000 of your friends. Like,
if you have 1,000 friends, shout out to you.
Yeah, they all had sex with your girlfriend. So it's just like. Nah, my worst fear is like, you know, you're just like watching whatever.
Yeah.
Like, then obviously bleep that out. I don't want to get censored. But like, you just click a video and then boom, it's your girlfriend. What would you do in that situation? And it was both. Okay, so say for example,
my worst nightmare is not even my girlfriend. My worst nightmare is watching porn and I fucking see my sister. God damn.
Okay. How about this? We'll do both of those. So
I'd rather see my girlfriend.
And not would you rather, but it's like in both scenarios, what would you do?
I don't know, because I don't want them to know I watch porn.
Nah, you're gonna be like, Maurice, why aren't you looking at me like, when I'm talking to you? Why are you looking at my feet?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That is so wild. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I don't want to go there. I'm dying. I want to go home.
What did you do?
I don't know what I would do.
You're in your bed right here. You see it. Let's go with the girlfriend first, because I feel like that's the least.
Okay, if I was my girlfriend, I would have questions.
To this day.
Where were you? How old were you? Why did you do it? When did you do it?
Why is it online?
Why is it online? I'd have a bunch of questions. If it's my sister, I would literally pretend like I didn't see it.
That's fair. I actually think that's fair.
Okay.
I feel like that's the only right answer.
That's the only
for,
way
like,
to
your sister,
do
at
it.
least.
Like I
friend that's just freaking like weird.
Oh my god, bro. Woof.
That thought never crossed my mind until you just said it. That's disturbing.
That's like my biggest nightmare, bro. I'm like,
that's actually disturbing. Yeah, but the girlfriend one, 100%. Like,
if it's girlfriend, I'd have bare questions.
If it was a girlfriend and I seen it there, I'd be like, so the situation just like depends really on like how the conversation goes. Because if I see it and it's obviously before me, say it's like years before me,
Yeah.
I'd be like, why is this online when we're together? And if they're like, I don't know, and they actually mean they don't know, then obviously it's like done before them and whatever. Then I'd be like, okay, obviously get this taken down or whatever. But if she did know and left it there, I'd leave her, because I'm like, why? Because like, why do you have you online with another person for everyone to see? Like, that's actually disrespectful. And then another thing, what was the other thing?
I'm trying to tap on the table too much.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry,
Oh yeah.
sorry.
And then the other thing was just like, if it's like her video and it's like a bunch of guys and she's getting trained around her, leaving her there too. Like on some SZA type stuff, I'm just like,
That's crazy. I don't know, bro. It really depends on the situation. It depends on how much I love the girl, because you have a longer leash.
You love it really hard that if that's fine.
Facts. You have a long leash for certain people, right? Like, there are certain people who, like, they can do certain things. You'll have to forgive them because you just love them too much. But if it's like a girl who you barely like, alright, bro, kick her to the curb. You know what I'm saying? But like,
no.
Yeah, like me too, bro. I don't know. Like, if
You're
I see
telling me right now, you have your wife, 2 kids. You go on Pornhub and there's like 8.
Why you ask me so many hard questions?
There's 8 different videos of her getting ran on by 8 different guys in each video. You're still staying with her?
God.
And she's like, I'm getting money for it. I've been getting money for it, and you don't get any of that money.
Oh my god.
She's monetizing her life off of getting ran through by freaking 64 guys.
Period.
And you're gonna stay with her? These are the hard kidding questions. I just need to know.
The inquiring minds would like to know.
I wouldn't say you're wrong for staying with her, but it's just like, I feel like I don't know the answer until it happens, and I hope it never happens.
Question: do the people around me know about it? I think that really matters, because like if I find these videos, right, but like no one else knows, I could compartmentalize that and I could just pretend like it didn't happen.
But then someone could always just find out later.
Then I'll just act all shocked, like, oh no.
Nah, so here's the thing, like if people don't know, if they ever find out, that'd be so humiliating.
It would be humiliating.
But if they do know, it's be like, yo, you don't want to tell me?
A lie? You don't want to tell the man them, bro?
And they're like, why? It's my saved video. It's crazy.
That's racist.
And that's why you cut that friend off.
True. This whole episode is about like what is your limit? Like at what point would you cut off certain people?
Apparently Maurice doesn't have a limit. I don't know.
Because bonds and friendships are so important to me. And I'm not saying this because I'm corny or anything like that. I just like I value my friendships so much where it's like it's hard for me to let go of shit just because of some bullshit, you know?
That's true. Here, I got another story for you, actually. I just remember,
God.
which is a crazy one to me. So basically, this girl was, so this guy and girl, they were together for 4 years, but they were dating for 5 years. Or they've been dating for 6 years,
okay,
but they've been together for 4 years, something like that,
so
right?
So they've been dating for 6 years, but together for 4?
Like married.
Okay, got it.
Like, so they've been together for 6 years in total, right?
Okay.
And it was like, what was it? I'm probably gonna butcher the story, but I'll just go with it anyways. It was basically like, they went to this like wedding and stuff like that, and then there's a guy there that the wife knows.
I know exactly where you're going with this, because I saw the Reddit story too. But continue.
Okay, yeah. So for the viewers, I guess, so that she sees the guy there, and they're like talking and stuff like that, and then like she just lets the guy know casually.
I fucked that nigga.
Yeah, but like 5 years ago, but they've been together for 6, right? But before they're married, and it's just like she's like, oh, I didn't tell you because like I didn't want to tell you at the time, but now it's been so long, I'm gonna tell you it shouldn't matter. And I'm like, that's the craziest gaslighting I've ever heard.
No.
Craziest gaslighting I've ever heard in my life. It's like, you cheat on me and didn't tell me, and I kept the secret. It's even worse now that you kept the secret.
A lie, and mind you, she was only gonna tell him because like she ran into the guy at the wedding.
Really?
But if she didn't run into the guy, she wouldn't have told him.
Exactly.
So,
she told him so casually, and then she started like crying and hyperventilating.
I saw that,
and I'm like, yo, that's the biggest gaslight thing I've ever heard in my life because she knows it's bad. She knew it's bad at the time. She knows it's bad now. How could you ever think that that'd be okay just because years passed? And if anything, it's worse.
And women are so crazy. She also flipped the blame onto her parents, where her parents were like, yo, everything that happens before marriage doesn't count, which is such crazy. Like, it obviously still does count. The fuck?
Yeah.
That's like saying high school doesn't matter, which it kind of, okay, that's a bad example. It's kind of like saying.
High school doesn't matter.
It doesn't. That's almost like saying, okay, in sports, it's almost like saying the regular season doesn't matter. It's all about the playoffs. That's dumb as fuck. Like, obviously the regular season matters.
Yeah.
So, like, woof. I saw that story, bro, and I'm just like, I don't know, bro. Like, because to me, I'm really like, bro, I only want to get married one time for the one time, bro. Like, I'm not going to be one of those celebrities who get married, like, 2 or 3 times. Like, maybe twice.
You don't want to get married 4 times?
Nah, I'm not going to be fucking Steve McQueen out here. Like,
you don't want to have 9 kids like Elon Musk?
Fucking Nick Cannon.
You don't want to join the race?
Nah. I'm trying to get married one time. And if, God forbid, my wife dies or we divorce, I'll get married one more time. And if that doesn't work out, it's done. Like, it's not meant for me, you know?
It's fair.
But
it's God telling you. Just to stay away from the marriage.
I'm like, yo, stay away from these bitches, yo. They're not worth it.
It's like, just have your kids.
But yo, the story was crazy because like he immediately left her, but then like I think some months went by, and then like he went back to her, and like she had like a bunch of panic attacks and some shit, and then he ended up staying with her, which I do commend him for, because it's like,
I don't. Why would you stay with her?
I don't know. I don't know. I think just because it's easier. You know how hard it is to find a new girl.
Oh yeah, but I mean, finding. I feel like it's easy. It's easy to find a girl who doesn't cheat on you. I don't know, or maybe it's
difficult
now.
I mean, no, that's easy. I feel like most women are loyal.
Okay, I got another good story for you. They're just popping in my head.
No worries.
There's another one where like this was before I think they met, or right before they met, and it was basically like how the girl only told the guy that she had sex with 2 people or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then they like before like that in like the 2000s or whatever, or they might have been together at this time, or maybe they weren't together at this time. She went on vacation with her friend and just got ran through by a bunch of guys. But she like lied about it. Obviously, just said she had sex with 2 guys. But then the friend let it slip accidentally that they went there and did all that stuff. And it's like, are you staying with your girlfriend if she lies to you about like all that?
God, why are you putting me in this position?
I'm not personally. If like you told me you only had sex with 2 people, and then I figured out you had sex with like 30 in like 2 days, then I'm gonna be like, nah.
I don't know if I'd give a fuck, to be honest. Like, no, because I'm really coming from the perspective of like, yo, like I'm very open with like, yo, tell me what you did. I'll tell you what I did. Let's not lie to each other.
But the point is that she lied.
To me, yeah, if you did lie to me, I'd be more upset about the lie than the actual act of you getting a train round on you.
Yeah, so that's the thing though. It's like, so if you lied about it.
If she lied to me, I think that's the thing. Like, I'd be upset that you lied to me. I wouldn't be upset that you got the train on you. I'd be disappointed. I wouldn't want to touch you for a couple of days, but you know, cooties. Yeah, circle dot. Now I got my cootie shot.
You'll see it on the internet later, so it's fine.
You know, I'd be upset that she lied to me, So I would kind of have to like get over that. Like I'd have to like forgive her for that. But like the whole train, it'd be kind of gross. But like I wouldn't be super duper upset about that because it's whatever though. Like again, I would pretend like it never happened. I'm still.
Wake up in like cold sweat. Like
it might be an unhealthy way to live, but like I just compartmentalize so much shit. I just pretend like so much shit doesn't happen, bro.
That's true. I mean, might as well not happen was before you, but it's like, yeah, it's just the fact that she lied about it.
Yeah, the fact that she lied about it would upset me more than the actual fact.
I think that guy left her.
Hey, bro, I don't believe it. Bro, people have different thresholds, yo. Like, what I might tolerate might not be what you tolerate and vice versa, so.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's a lot, bro. Would you leave her, or?
Yeah.
You would leave her?
Yeah.
Why? Because she lied, or why? Because she had a train ran on her?
Well, probably both.
Fuck. So that's like a deal breaker. Like I showed you had a train ran on her, dunzo.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
You know how I think about it too. It's just like, it's like. Now here's the thing. I'm not gonna say there's anything wrong with it because if you want to live your life, you go do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I'm not about to do that. So it's like, okay, it's gonna sound like crazy, but it's like I would only be with someone who's done equal to lesser me. If you've had sex with like 100 guys and had trains ran on you, I've never done that and I never would do that.
100 guys should be. No, I'm joking. No, continue thinking.
Like, yeah. Like if you've done something like so crazy or you have done something that I wouldn't do, then it's like.
But why does that matter though? Not like questioning you. I'm just trying to figure out your thinking. Like, why does that matter to you so much?
It's just like, like one of the things I value. Like I feel like and this is my thing for guys and girls. It's just like I don't personally sleep around a lot. Like I wouldn't have sex with like 20 girls, 30 girls, 40 girls. Cause I feel like at some point as you go up and you have sex with so many people, I feel like you giving it to someone at some point diminishes the value if you have it with so many people. Fair. And it's like both ways. So I'd hold both guys and girls accountable because it's just like some people are willing to like have sex with you before they kiss you. And it's just like period. Right? That's like a more traditional thing about me where it's just like I'm not saying if you want to have sex with a bunch of people, like go ahead. I don't really care. Just like you wouldn't be with me, obviously, but it's like
me as in Maurice be with you.
No Maurice.
Pause.
That's funny.
But yeah, no, that's just like how I am. And I feel like a lot of people live their life and do a bunch of things and feel like there's no consequences to it, as if people would be uncomfortable. I think it's perfectly normal for people to be uncomfortable with like their potential significant other, just like like getting ran through, both guy and girl. I feel like that's perfectly fine to be uncomfortable with it, and like that's a boundary you have.
I'm not questioning like the validity of your feelings. I'm not saying you're weird for feeling uncomfortable. True to say, I'd feel uncomfortable too, but I don't know if it's worth leaving her for it. But it really depends on how long I've been with the girl and how much I love her. Like I said, like when it comes to love, like you just tolerate certain things,
Not true. But oh, sorry. I was gonna say I would find that stuff out before I'm even with them. So
yes, me too.
Yeah.
And like for me, like there are certain things where like you might. It's because it's so different. It's so interesting how we have different thresholds for things, right? Like because you said you wouldn't want to be with a girl who did that. And I'm saying I might, but it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
But like, there are certain things where like I literally do not tolerate that shit. Like, if a girl emasculates me, or she disrespects me, or she physically puts her hands on me,
small penis like that, mini wiener.
Never. Period. Never that.
Stand up.
Vienna sausage, like
hefty, empty, wimpy.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Nah,
you told me you don't have an emasculation kink? That's crazy.
No, fuck no. Do you?
No. That's like some cuck type stuff.
That's wild. That's big funny. Call me mommy, you little bitch. That's the name of the episode.
Yeah.
Call me mommy, you little bitch.
I really, really want to meet someone who has that type of kink. Like a guy.
No one's gonna admit it though.
Oh my god, I need someone who's proud of it because I need to see how they are. I need to see what their personality is like because I feel like a special type of person.
I imagine
like
it's probably like a cop, someone who's like really powerful in real life, but like in the bedroom they're like complete bitches.
Yeah.
It's like someone like a prime minister or some shit. Like I bet Trump is like that.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, maybe not Musk. Nah, Zuck's probably like that.
Yeah.
Zuck's probably like
I
skinny.
feel like just in the corner, just like
Step on it again. Yo, you burn me with that cigarette. Yeah. Ooh, muy bien.
I never told you about my friend's stories. Oh, I feel like you would love these stories. Holy! So I have a friend.
Let's call him Gerald. I'm joking. What's his name?
His name.
Oh fuck.
That's a smart way of doing it, actually. That's his name. So he's really into that kind of lifestyle.
No fucking way. Like sex or just getting demoralized?
No, like of just I don't know about the demoralization thing, but just having like a lot of sex. So
Okay.
it's to the point where he was like, he's married. He was married and had kids, and he left because he's just like,
I'm a wild child.
he's like, yeah, no, that's not my life. Like this isn't my kind of life. Obviously, I'll take. Oh, I broke your beads. He's just like he left because he's like, honestly, like this is my life, this is who I am. I'm like this type of person who likes to go out and like do all these things, have sex with a bunch of people, and like live that kind of lifestyle. He's like very much into that lifestyle.
Whoa.
Obviously he'd take care of his kids and stuff like that still, but it's like he's like he couldn't be married because he'd be cheating on his wife all the time.
Whoa.
All the time, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, honestly, he just left to kind of just live his life, and he's like how he's happy and stuff like that. I'm like,
Oh,
whoa.
that's heartbreaking for the wife.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't know how she took it. I'm assuming she didn't take it well.
I mean, yeah, of course. Because if you have kids with somebody, you're assuming you're gonna be with that person forever.
Yeah, but then he's just like, oh, like that's not my kind of life. So the stories he told me are so funny. I know you're gonna like this story. This is a good one. So he was like, how one time these I might be getting the story wrong too, but I don't think he listens to the podcast, so it's whatever. He doesn't.
Shout out to him.
But I'm gonna make the story, but like the main points of the story, and you'll know when, are like correct. So he's basically like how a lot of times when he goes out to like restaurants and stuff like that, people come up to him all the time.
Is he a really good looking guy?
I think he's a good looking guy.
Okay.
I think all my friends are good looking though. So I mean, so like, he's a good looking guy. And then like, someone like came up to like this couple came up to him and they asked him if he wanted to join them. Right, guy and girl. They came up to him and asked him if he wants to join. And he says it happens to him a lot, like all the time. And I'm like, really? And I'm like, I feel like it's just because if you're in that lifestyle, people can just tell. You can just like see someone and know they're in that lifestyle.
Oh, that's weird.
Right? So he's just like how he's also like 40 something, by the way.
Oh, what the fuck? You're friends with a 40-year-old? That's cool.
I used to work with him, yeah.
Oh, okay. See, weird.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense because he was married with
And
kids.
has
That
like
makes
2 or
sense.
3 kids or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah. So
How old are the kids, by the way?
I think one kid's probably like 16, the other one's
Whoa.
17, the other one's probably like 13.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
he's an interior
wild.
designer too.
Whoa, that's wild.
Yeah, I know. So he was like how they asked him to join him, and he's like, and they'll pay him, and he's like, no, I won't take money, but like I'll.
Why?
like,
I wonder why he wouldn't take money. 'Cause I guess that's the line, right? Like he's not a sex worker until he has sex and makes money off the sex.
Yeah, but I think he just does it for the fun of it. Although like that part and what happens next might not be correlated. They might be like 2 separate stories, but I'm gonna put them into one because it makes it funnier.
Okay.
And so like he goes back and he's like has sex with him, right? And basically he was having sex with a wife. He's having sex with a wife, and the husband's there watching. He's like sitting there watching, right? I don't know if he was masturbating or not, but he was sitting there watching her just get rammed by him, right? And then like my friend, his like penis like slips out of her, and then the guy takes his penis and puts it back into her. Like takes my friend's penis, grabs it, and like puts it back into his wife. And he was just like, it's a workplace hazard. the way I would have just like, meow, just like my penis would have went.
A liar,
Like-
you can touch my dick, bro.
Pause.
That is crazy. That's
Oh
big
man,
funny.
that was when he told me that
is-
story, I was crying of laughter.
That
Because I'm
is
like,
big funny.
no way. Yeah, he told me about times he went to like sex clubs and all that stuff.
Whoa.
Like,
See, like sometimes I feel like I'm a deviant, but like then I hear stuff like sex clubs. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? Like I don't even know where to find a sex club if even if I wanted to go to one. That's
Yeah.
wild.
it's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. But yeah. So for me, my thing is like, because your thing is sexual stuff. Like if a girl has like a sexual past, you would
Yeah.
leave her. I don't know if I would leave her because I guess I'm guessing a little bit more open to that kind of that stuff. But I'm very huge on respect, right?
Yeah.
And like if a girl disrespects me in a certain kind of way, like I wouldn't like you would have to be very very like apologetic for me to like come back to you, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
but like certain things like if I know a friend who got really disrespected by his girl and then I'm like bro, if that were me, I don't know if I would have went back to that, you know. But people have different thresholds for relationships, you know. So I don't know. It's just different.
You know what? I actually just thought of an analogy. I feel like people are just really trying to stray away from that, people are really trying to stray away from like traditional traditions or like older traditions, but I feel like that's one that should more or less maybe be more lenient on, but should
What,
really
sex or the disrespect?
Sex.
Oh.
Disrespect is disrespect. Like that's like
Yeah.
But like the sex thing, like obviously like it's okay, but like at the same time it's like you should like people should respect other people's things because I feel like so many things, not just sex holds value, right?
I agree.
And let's say for example, like a trading card, like a basketball card. Let's say like a first edition card. The reason why it's so valuable is because so little people have it.
Yeah.
There's so little things, and I feel like
That's basic economics.
yeah, and I feel like that's the same with sex. If you give it to everyone, it becomes less valuable.
Okay, but I feel like that is like okay. No, I agree with you, but I feel like sex is one of those things where it's like it has value because we put value on it. It's like how do you even?
That's the same thing with cards.
Yeah, but that it's a little bit. That value has like actual tangible things to it, right? Like you could
Like the
trade
card-
that card for money. You can't really trade
Trade
like,
sex for money.
yeah,
Everyone
but
has
it's
value.
different. Like to me, like maybe I'm tripping, but like virgins don't cost more than a girl who's been ran through.
How do you know? You buy them?
You're right. I don't buy
Yeah,
them.
there you
You're
go.
right. I don't buy them, so I wouldn't know.
Because I'm sure if you're into like sex trafficking and stuff like that, and you wanted a girl who's like a virgin and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure it costs more. Because a lot of people,
Really?
because a lot of people hold like virginity and stuff like near and dear. Like maybe that should be like
Not me. I try to toss that shit out the window.
You know what? Fair enough, but it's just like, but it's like the same respect because like, even though there is a tangible thing, like when you start mass producing it, when a lot more people have
I
it
agree.
with anything,
Yeah.
even regardless of being tangible or not, like, how about, well, okay, fine, we'll use something that's not tangible, detailing, we'll just use like services, right? You can charge less, or how about this? We'll use like engineering. There's a lot of people who engineer, but if you were like the only person in a city that does audio engineering, you could charge so much more because you're the only one people go to. You hold value because there's a limited amount of what you have to offer.
Okay,
And it's the same thing with sex.
No, you're 1,000% right. I agree with you. No, you're right. I just think maybe it just comes down to the individual of how much you value
100%.
it.
It's
Yeah,
it's
so-
like the individual and boundaries and like your values and stuff like that. I don't care. If a girl comes on me and says she had sex with 1,000 people, I don't care. If she had sex with 1,000 of my friends, I'd be like, ew, get away from me. But
Yeah,
I'd be like, I have 1,000 friends, but
no, like a girl who had sex with my friends is kind of like, oh, again, I'd have to really fuck with you to fucking, you know?
would you actually do that? Like, say for example, she was like, she had sex with like Floyd. Well, she was Floyd. And but it was like 5 years ago. And then Floyd's like, I don't care, do what you want. She's a cool person. We'd have nothing against us. Would you still do it?
I'd have to fucking like Shorty, bro. Like, God forbid, if motherfucking fucked Floyd or Tristan, I'd have to be like, all right, bro. Like, how long? Show me the Carfax, yo.
Yeah. Okay. How about this? You were with her for like 2 years, and you found out she had sex with Floyd and Tristan.
Oh, my stomach would turn. My stomach's turning literally thinking about it. Nah, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know.
You're already with her for 2 years.
My stomach hurts. I maybe.
Okay. How about this one? I'll give you a less difficult question. What if you found out that your friend had sex with someone that you had sex with in the past? Would you
I
still be
wouldn't
friends
care.
with them?
I wouldn't care.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Like we're Eskimo brothers.
I guess. Yeah.
I wouldn't care.
Would you care if it was like your ex-girlfriend?
Like he had sex with my ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
So did he have sex with her before or after me?
After you.
Then fuck the friend because he probably knew that was my ex and he fucked her anyways.
Yeah, of course.
Then I would probably wouldn't be friends with that person anymore.
Yeah, you know what? I always say it like this. I'd be so, like, angry. Obviously, like, the girl's within her right to do it. Like, I guess, technically. And maybe not morally, but, like, I guess, like, you know.
Morals is a social construct. Who gives a fuck?
But, like, I'd feel so betrayed by the girl and the guy. And for two reasons. So, from the girl perspective, I'd feel betrayed because if she'd met him through us, and then you had sex with him
that's
later,
fucked up.
I'm gonna just assume that when you first met him, you had like you thought of him some sort of way to even like do that later. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
It's like-
sometimes feelings develop later, but I get what you're saying.
But it had to have been there. You had to at least
Maybe.
found him attractive when you're like, and be like, this is like a nice looking guy or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then from the guy's perspective, I feel like maybe it'd be the same thing but reverse, or maybe the guy just doesn't care about you. I don't know.
So like if you're one of your friends fucks with like your ex,
Yeah.
that'd be fucked up. Like because you knew how I felt about this girl. Like it doesn't matter how long it's been or who it was. Well, it depends a little bit. Like there are certain exes who I care about, but I don't care about them like that. Mm-hmm. But then there are other exes who they have a special place in your heart, you know? So
yeah.
And even though like it's been decades, maybe not decades because we're only in our 20s, but like even though it's been years, you know, like it would still hurt. It would still bother you, you know? I don't know why it would bother me so much though. Like I'm thinking about one ex in particular who if I found out any of my niggas fucked there, I'd be vexed.
Which one is it?
This girl named I'd be fucking cheesed.
Or why?
Because she's like the one who matters the most to me. Oh. But like I'm gonna bleep her name out. But it feels like, say, this is mean. But say, for instance, it was this girl, if one of my friends fucked this girl named or I would care, but I wouldn't care. It'd be like, alright, bro, whatever. Like, I'd be bothered, but I wouldn't be mad. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, but yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? Like, people just matter more. So, yeah, if one of my friends fucked one of my exes, I'd be for the most part upset.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, bro,
that's crazy. Because I feel like if they did, like I feel like if they did do that, and then you found out it was just like hurt so much. It's just like, can you even be friends with them? I'd feel like getting hit in the face with a brick. Dun, dun, dun. Pivot.
That was fire. Okay, so I know a little bit about the story, but how much do you know? Do you know more?
I've just been following it because it's just so interesting to me.
Okay, so tell the audience.
But stories like this though make me just see the Twitter as just like a place where people's brains rot. It just rots your brain because when the brick girl got hit in the face of the brick, before anything came out, we didn't know anything. All we knew was that there's a girl that got hit in the face with a brick. Tell me why
her face looks gnarly, by the way.
Yeah, tell me why people on Clubhouse are debating this topic. Like, what is there to debate about a girl who just got hit in the face with a brick? Like, why does there have to be two sides to everything?
We're so annoying because niggas are bored, yo. They have no jobs.
I'm saying, like, why are you on Clubhouse and like freaking Twitter, freaking whatever, arguing about this girl getting hit in the face with a brick? Like,
what were they arguing though?
I don't even freaking know.
That's so
like,
dumb. Like, what is there to argue about?
Did she deserve it? Like, who? Like, what do you mean did she deserve it? We just found out.
I don't think she did deserve it.
We found out like 20 minutes ago. But the story developments have been absolutely
insane.
Stupendous. Oh, so for those who don't know, Brick Girl is a girl got hit by a brick.
Brick Girl, that's what they're calling her?
Yeah, or the Brick Lady.
That's crazy.
You don't remember the girl? Do you remember that a long time ago? There's that girl who got there's a girl who got cheated on by her boyfriend, and it was kind of like, oh, man, and they called her Sad Bae.
Hurt Bae, yes.
Hurt Bae.
I remember Hurt Bae, the light skin shorty.
People just get nicknamed. I one day just want a nickname like that.
Nah, you don't want those problems,
imagine I'm in like a movie and they'd be like, is that Dr. Singh? Like, I don't want that.
Oh, God, yo, Hurt Bae was a moment. That shit was, because everyone was like, they were making fun of her, but they're also mad at him.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that was crazy.
But basically, there's this girl who asked a guy out, and then he apparently just pricked up and hit her in the face with a brick. And then, oh my God, I feel so bad for you guys because the way black men were getting villainized on Twitter was insane. They're just like, why don't you protect her? And a video came out of her saying the men aren't protectors. So it's like, why would you ask men to protect you after you said men aren't protectors? But it's either here nor there. But
Shabi's calling out the contradiction.
Like, oh, the whole thing's a contradiction. So it's just like, yeah, she was like saying, like, they were getting like ripped through, and then like people were saying, which is very fair. It's just like, I have a family and friends. If he hits you in the face with a brick, what do you think he's gonna do to me, a man? Yeah. So like, obviously, you definitely should have like called the police or been like, "Yo, don't do that." But like getting in between the brick, like and stuff like that, you're not like people are acting like they're Tanjiro out here, just gonna like slice the brick in half or something like it's a boulder.
Funny as hell.
Like, yeah, no, like, yeah, this guy, like, you literally are gonna die for like a stranger. Nah, no one's.
It's not one of those. I'll stick up for you and I'll try to protect you. But like, if it's coming down between me and you, it's gonna be you, fam.
Someone said I would never die for someone who would invite me to their funeral.
I don't know if it's that deep for me.
I mean, if it's like a child or something, obviously you'd do that. But if it's like a random person, you're gonna die for someone who wouldn't invite to your funeral, or someone who invite you to their funeral.
Listen, in a moment's notice, you never know. Like, you might throw your life away for a random stranger one day. Like you might jump in front of a car or
So that's
fucking-
different though, because that is like a very like an adrenaline thing.
Yeah,
that
like if you do it
happens,
in a
right?
spur of a moment, then maybe. But like if say for instance someone they're gonna die and my heart is the exact same size as theirs, and I wouldn't obviously do that.
Yeah.
But like if it's like spur of the moment, you're not even thinking, you just do it. I might low key do that.
Yeah, like,
I don't know.
I feel like most people would. Like, if you see somebody hit by a car,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
human
like it's like a
instinct.
reflex. But if
Yeah.
you see someone slowly picking up a brick and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna hit you with this brick," and she's like, "Hit me, then hit me," I'm not jumping in the way of that brick. Move,
Bro, it's
move
not
out of the
even one of
way.
those. Especially because I'm very of the you don't know what's going on, like you don't know how it got to this point. It's like that old Thugnificent quote, like, "Damn, what did he do to get that niggas that mad?" Like,
Exactly. I'll be honest with you. I'm not about to jump in the brick and like leave my family alone like that just for like
I'm good
a
on that,
stranger
bro.
who's like telling someone to hit them. But
I'm
like,
good on that.
I mean, some
And
people
niggas who
would.
act, and niggas who say, "Oh, you're doing it for a woman," fuck you, bro. You're just a pick me nigga, bro. Because you would do it for a woman, but you want to do it for like another man. You want to do it for
Right?
another person.
Exactly.
Like you're making it like a sexual thing where it's like, oh, if I protect this girl, she might give me some pussy. And it's like it's not even that deep, bro. You should do it just out of the
Exactly.
you know?
I'd protect like if someone's about to hit with a guy with a girl, I wouldn't jump in the way, but I'd be like, yo, like don't
Chill,
do that.
chill,
and if they
chill,
get
chill.
hit, I'm calling the police. Like I'm
Yeah.
not about to
like
let that go.
I feel like I'm protective across the board with everybody where
Mm-hmm.
it's like, yo, man, woman, black, white, young, old, don't matter. Yo, if I see someone in trouble, I'll do everything within my power, within
Exactly.
reason to try to help them.
Exactly.
But like I'm not gonna fucking risk my life for that
No,
shit.
they want
you
us
know?
to risk your life. They want you to dive in front of the bullet.
It's not one of those, bro. I will only do that for really close friends and family.
Yeah, imagine diving from a bullet for a girl and just for her to turn around and just be like, men suck and stuff like that. Holy.
Ooh, my boyfriend came to pick me up.
I never forget the time when this guy saved a girl from drowning and then she sued him,
No, wait, for what?
touching her inappropriately.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
But yeah, so
Okay, wait, let's touch on that. I can't swim for shit. I mean, I can swim well enough to survive, but I can't swim well enough to actually save a life. So if I see someone drowning, bro, sorry, bro, that's GG.
it's all over me. It's all over you. Yeah.
Yo, you do not want those problems, bro. It's GG for you, bro.
Literally,
So,
you're done. I'm sorry.
I'll pray for you, bro. I can't swim well enough to save you and me. So
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah,
Nah.
the point.
So basically, she got hit in the face with a brick, and then like there's a video of her like talking to these guys, being like, "Oh, like what? Do something." And they'll be like, "What do you want me to do?" And then she's just like, "Be a man." They're like,
What?
Okay. Because apparently they saw her get hit with a brick, and everyone's
Yeah.
just standing there watching, and everyone's just like ripping through them, being like, "Oh, guys don't do anything. Guys only protect their own and stuff like that." And the craziest part about it is, it's just like I don't know if no women were there, but there's a video where she said men aren't protectors, but women will protect each other, and I'm like, no women protectors. So I'm just like, but either way, so and then a guy came out and said that like that she's lying, she's a troublemaker, stuff like that.
She's a troublemaker.
She's
She's a bad youth.
Yeah, she's a troublemaker. Why am I gonna go out of my way to protect her, right?
Yeah.
And then people believed him, but then people also are just like, why are you believing this guy without proof? And then his ex-girlfriend came out and said that he was a liar. But then again, here's my thing though. Believing him without proof is the exact same thing as
I agree.
believing her without proof.
I agree.
So like, how do you know that she's even lying? Unless
I
she had
agree.
receipts.
A lie. We don't know any of these people, bro.
Exactly.
Like I would only believe them if I actually knew them. It was like, oh, yo, Shamid said that. Yo, Shamid's a good guy. Like I believe Shamid. But
Yeah.
like, it was some fucking Joe Blow from down the street. Like I don't fucking know this guy.
Exactly. But the biggest plot twist ever was that she created a GoFundMe, and she's just scamming people. Because right now it's at like almost 50 grand, right? And she hasn't said anything since the incident. She deleted all of her social media and stuff like that, and she just has the GoFundMe, right? And then the nurse came out who worked on her, said that there was like saline or something in her face. Like it was like consistent. Her face swelling up was consistent to an allergic reaction,
Whoa.
right? And then they said that it's not consistent with getting hit in the face with a brick, because think of it like this. You see a concrete wall, that wall right there. You punch that wall, your hand's probably going to swollen, but it's also going to be bleeding and cut because it's rough, it's rigid.
Yeah.
You get hit with, you ever seen a brick? You get hit in the face with a brick, there's no cuts, there's nothing. Her head was as round and smooth as Caillou's head. So it's just like... So it's like there's no like trauma, there's no like cuts or anything like that on her face. So it's just like, did she really get hit with the face of the brick? And then also the club there in front of him has 24-hour surveillance, and they released statements saying that she didn't get hit in the face with the brick.
No fucking way.
Yeah, and then there's videos
Plot
of her,
thickens.
yeah, and then there's videos that came out of her saying that like her beforehand saying, "Oh, I've gotten beat up, I got assaulted, and her face is swollen just like that before," and she had previous GoFundmes. So now it looks like she's just a scammer.
Must be Nigerian. I'm joking.
She's Somalian.
Those damn Somalis, yo. I'm joking. That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
wild. I don't know what to think of it. It's very entertaining.
I don't know either because there's so much speculation and there's so much lies and I don't know what's true
It's a
anymore.
conspiracy theory. It's the damn government.
Jesus Christ. There's so many things that are tricking me, man. I was listening to a song the other day and it was AI and I couldn't tell it was AI. And
Bro,
I was
me
like,
too.
there was like this song with Drake. It was supposed to be like a thing with Drake. And like it was Hard on My Sleeve with The Weeknd and Drake. You know, it was an AI song.
Yeah.
When I first heard it, I didn't know it was AI. I didn't see it was AI, but I thought it was a real song.
Bro, that happened to me too.
Yeah. There's a song that just came out a few days ago, like with I forget like Runaway Spaz and Kanye.
Yeah.
And it sounds just like him. Like I wouldn't be able to
That's
tell
scary,
it was
yo.
AI unless someone said it was AI.
You know what? They already have our voices, Because we have like a lot of hours of content with just this podcast alone.
Listen.
And me with my music and my singing, I have a lot of content out there. They can easily copy my voice.
Oh, yo, they can copy your voice. They can see where you are. Listen, you can hack a satellite and just see where anyone is. Someone said that the government knows where you are at all times. If you're like a registered regular
Probably.
person, not some like nomad who's killing people and like going to hiding, they know where you are at all times. They
Probably.
can literally go from space and look into your bag. And the perspective that someone said was that they can literally take a picture of millions of light years away. You don't think they could see everything that's happening on Earth?
So right now, well, through my computer.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much covered. I'm sure there's a satellite that can get the angle right and like see you.
Yeah, I was
but
literally gonna say, like, could they see me right now in this room?
probably not, but like because we're covered and stuff, they can't see if you're inside.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, because my laptop camera is facing me right now, they
Yeah.
could probably hack it without me knowing about
Apparently,
it. So
the FBI admitted to having remote access to people's electronics.
that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
See, like, I don't even like. I'm aware of Big Brother, but I compartmentalize it. I don't really think about it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. The only thing that's not covered in my room that like you could probably see is my phone camera. But then most of the time they're just seeing me go like,
A lie. That's not a very flattering angle.
yeah, literally.
Yo, did you hear about the family? This all ties in. Did you hear about the family that went off the grid and died? Yo.
We off the grid.
I'm tired of this, granddad. No, literally.
How do you know they died if they went off the grid?
Wait, because this happened, right? A father, a mother, and their like 14-year-old daughter went into the woods, and they lived there for many, many years, and they died of malnutrition. What's it called? Malnutrition. That's what it's called. When you die,
Yeah,
like,
they're malnourished.
yeah, malnourished. Thank you.
Yeah.
They died of malnourishment.
Like just not eating enough food.
Just not eating enough food because they went off the grid, and the only reason why they got found was because some hiker passed by and found their bodies. They reported it, and they did some autopsy. These niggas were hungry.
Oh, I feel bad for the kid. I don't feel bad for parents.
Yeah, because the
you guys
kid
are dumb, but,
he
like, the kid
grew
doesn't know
into
better.
that life, but the two adults were like, "Yo, let's go off the grid because the government's watching us." It's really not that deep. I don't give a fuck if Trudeau's watching me. Like, who cares?
That's crazy. You want to go off the grid like that?
It's
you
not
ever hear,
that deep.
You ever hear of 15-minute cities?
No.
Oh man, my sister was telling me about this. It's like a conspiracy theory. It's basically a city. How do I put it? So it's like a city where there's like the middle of it,
Yeah.
and everything you need is within 15 minutes.
Oh,
of
they have
you.
some shit like that in China, yeah?
Yeah, it's like everything is within 15 minutes of you.
I heard of that.
and
That's
it's
wild.
like you have a certain amount of distance you can go outside of the city before they start charging you.
Okay, nah, I didn't hear about that part. That's crazy.
So say for example, everything's within 15 minutes city, your work, your grocery store, the gym, everything's within 15 minutes of you, right? And they have like a bunch of 15-minute cities. It's like a bunch of small cities, but it's like if you want to go to another city and it's too far, say it's like 100 kilometers away, your limit outside the city is like 15 minutes. I could be getting this part wrong, but like this is just kind of like my understanding of reading it like a long time ago, not that long ago, but like say you go past that 15-minute threshold, then you have to like pay for each kilometer
that's some
after.
bullshit. Nah, that's legit like dictatorship.
That's like they should make a Black Mirror episode for that.
Oh, that'd be wild. That'd be so cool.
So I
But
know
that's super dictatorship. Like, how are you gonna tell me where I can and cannot go? Like,
It's horrible. I would not like.
I would not want to live. Mind you, the convenience of having everything, but that's also bullshit too. Like being 15 minutes away from everything. That's kind of annoying.
I don't want to be 15 minutes away from everything.
Fuck that. Like sometimes I enjoy traveling to places, like driving to certain places. Wait, so is it 15 minutes by car or 15 minutes by walking?
By car.
That's still, yeah. Like, I like driving sometimes.
Maybe it's by car. Maybe it's 15 minutes by transit. Actually.
Wow. Yeah. See, that would be interesting. If it's like 15 minutes by like car, how far can we get here by? Okay, so what's 15 minutes away from your house?
Here.
Wow.
Or here's like 20 minutes away.
Huh.
I'd say 15 minutes away from here would be like For me, it'd be probably like Cottrell and freaking like whatever. That's
Wow, like I can't even imagine
McBean.
because Brampton is so spread out. Like it's hard for me to imagine anything 15 minutes away is fucking far.
Yeah, no.
But if you're in like downtown Toronto and everything's so condensed and it's 15 minutes away, maybe it would work out better. I don't know.
I still wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't like that either. That sounds very dictatorship ish.
It is, yeah.
Because you can't leave, bro. That's some bullshit.
You can leave, you just have to pay for it.
That's some bullshit.
I wouldn't want that,
I
yeah.
want that,
Yeah.
that lifestyle. So,
Also, I just remember something about the Burke girl. She didn't file a police report.
huh?
You hit in the face of the brick, you don't file a police report?
I wonder why. Because it was
Because
all
she-
made up.
because she
It
didn't
was all
get
made up.
fixed.
Duh.
Falsifying police reports is crazy.
Bruh, that's crazy.
No. I don't know.
Hour 5 minutes. You want to done it off, or you got some?
No, yeah, we can finish it. I'll tell you like the other thing later, like the anime thing. I'll just tell it.
Oh, we can tell them now.
Oh yeah, did you know that in Japan they have a debate on whether you should watch anime in sub or dub too?
In Japan, they have that debate.
Yeah, but they have that debate for King of the Hill.
Huh? That's
Whether it's better to
funny.
watch it in sub, like their natural language, or dub, which I guess
No,
would
it'd be.
And
yeah.
dub would be like dub for them would be like in Japanese.
Yes.
And then sub for them would be English.
That's funny as hell. I wonder why they're talking about that.
Because it's just a debate. It's just a debate everywhere. But for King of the Hill,
That's so weird.
it's an American anime.
Not even like Family Guy or Simpsons. It's King of the Hill.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
funny as hell.
propane.
Propane. Bobby.
Yeah, no. Isn't that crazy?
That's big crazy. The world's so weird, bro. Me personally, consume your content however you want. I don't care. Like there's some animes I watch in sub. There's some animes I watch in dub.
We're watching
Naruto
dub.
in dub. I watch Naruto. I watch.
I feel because we grew up watching that in dub. So
I
it's
watch.
like,
I watch.
One Piece still.
One
also.
Piece. I watch My Hero in dub. But
You watch My Hero in dub? I hate Deku's voice actor. But I will. Give
Well,
him
no,
this.
I used to. So when Floyd first introduced me to My Hero, I watched all of it in dub, and then season 4 I watched in sub, and then Attack on Titan, all of it in sub, all of it, because I hate Eren Yeager's English voice. I just hate it.
The
He's
guy who
so
does All Might,
unfucking-
it does a really good job in dub.
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
plus
good.
Ultra. Oh, that gives me chills. So My Hero is super dope in dub, but Attack on Titan way better in sub, and most animes are way better in sub. So it doesn't really matter to me. But I don't know.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, what about you? Well, you mostly consume it in sub, yeah?
Yeah, so I mean, there's like sub is like my thing. Like I like watch it mainly as sub. Like, but there are definitely shows that are better in dub, and then sub like Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. Like the old school stuff, I do watch it in sub. Yeah.
I really like Case Closed and like Detective Conan. I like that more in dub than in sub. One, because I feel like the voice actors, just like I feel like since I grew up with it kind of suits better. And I feel like the guy who does Detective Conan's voice is who does Conan's voice is nasally, and the one who does the dab is like dad sounds like he smokes a lot. So.
That's funny.
Like, but some voice actors, I'm just like, and like English, it's like so animated. They make it try to sound more dramatic than it actually is. Oh, have you ever watched the show Ghost Stories?
Ghost Story. That sounds familiar.
It's an anime, but it's the
Okay,
English
then
show.
no, I haven't.
Okay, so basically, this show didn't do well in Japan. So basically, they American company bought the rights to it, and they were just like, honestly, the show sucks. So just like say whatever you want during the show. And when I tell you these guys did the most racist and said the most sexist things ever. For example, this kid's running.
Oh, I see the clip on Instagram.
Yeah, he's like run like a big black man chasing you. And then he doesn't get a faster time. We're like, oh well, at least you know he's not racist.
Bro, I thought that was a parody. That was real?
It's real.
Oh my god.
It's actually real.
I'm watching that later. That's
And then
so funny.
the kid's like abs, and the cat's like, maybe you are like the R word. It's so funny.
Oh my god, bro, that's big funny.
It's actually so funny, and like what they're saying is so random. It has actually nothing to do with the story's intended to be. They're just saying random stuff.
That's big funny. There are certain, and I'm gonna catch a lot of heat for this. I'm enjoying Team 4-Star's interpretation of Dragon Ball more than Toriyama's or
The hell
Toei.
is is that the average version?
Yeah, the abridged version. Team
Oh,
4.
didn't they just come out with a new abridged
They
version like
did,
9
and
years
bro,
later?
I fucking love it.
Which fight was it?
It was the Buu Saga.
Finally, after like 9-10 years, something like
but
that.
bro, it is so fucking good. I love it so much.
I never got into it. I remember when it came out and everyone was talking about it. It was like on YouTube and stuff like that. And I'm like, nah, I can't.
Bruh, I love it. Like I and it's gonna sound so fucked up. I enjoy the abridged version more than the original because it's so goddamn funny.
That's another one. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. I prefer English over the
too.
dub. I don't
Me
like
too.
the English voice actors. Like, I don't like her voice. It's
So you prefer sub for?
no,
Dragon
I
Ball
prefer
Z?
dub for Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Or Dragon Ball, like as opposed
The Dragon
to
Ball
like,
franchise.
Yeah, as opposed to like sub because I don't
Even
like
Super.
same voice actor for Super because I don't like Goku's voice actor. That's why and sub.
Oh wow, interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel the exact same way because again, we just grew up on that, right? So.
yeah. Inuyasha is definitely a dub one too.
Oh yeah, Kagome.
Kagome, Kagome. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Yugi
Okay,
boy.
but Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
Never forget when Kaiba said he's gonna kill himself to win a
Kaiba's such a bitch. Fuck Kaiba. He's such a bitch.
dedicated to the craft. You can't say anything about it though.
Yo, that nigga had the Mamba mentality for real, for real.
Yeah, that will kill myself for this. You don't
Kill
understand.
myself for this game to this day. Oh.
To this day.
Yeah, Beyblade. Fucking love Beyblade.
Oh, Beyblade's dub is so horrible though.
I haven't listened to it in years. I haven't
Listen,
watched it in years.
I tried watching again like when I was in grade 9, and I felt like I was dumb. How slow they were speaking, I felt like there was something wrong with me because I was like, they're just like, I'm gonna do a real version. Okay, guys, remember, no matter what happens, remember, guys, we'll all still be friends. Yeah, they jump.
Is it that slow?
It was literally right before the tournament when they just met Max and stuff like that.
Bro, I have to rewatch it because that sounds crazy.
Yo, there's one season of it that I used to freaking love, and I can't find it anywhere. Tell me if you remember this in Beyblade. It was the one where they go on a boat,
Yeah.
and they basically go to like Italy, and a guy has like a shield, and it's his like disc.
I know.
And all the bit beasts are like 3 times larger than regular bit beasts
yeah,
because they have
yeah.
like steroids in them or something.
Yeah. And all the gym masters, I forget what they call them, but they had like gladiator type thing. I remember
can't find that
I
anywhere.
remember, yo,
Or I couldn't.
Cool. It was cool because like when they let their Beyblade drip, they had like certain weapons too.
Yeah,
right?
to do it. Like the guy had this
Ooh,
shield,
neat.
and they were so big. Like they're on the boat, and they're like, "Why is this bit beast the size of the Eiffel Tower?"
Yeah, I remember that because like at that time Tyson was like undefeated. He didn't lose to nobody.
Yeah,
and
that
then
guy
he,
was just
he
like-
played the first guy and he got wiped out. Yeah, I remember that.
You know, Beyblade's making a resurgence now.
Is it?
People are there's actually Beyblade tournaments, and there's people at them and stuff like that.
Holy
there's
shit.
Beyblade TikTokers. They're still coming out with new types of Beyblades and like.
Beyblade TikTok?
And there's like Beyblades that can like steel spin, and there's like different weights they build it just like in the show.
oh, that's so cool.
I remember I used to love in like Beyblade when they had certain bit beasts. So they're like, I guess the evil ones that could steal the power of like the other bit beasts.
I remember that.
You
I remember
hold it and
that.
it just steals it.
I remember that.
I'm not gonna lie, when I was a kid, I was super cringe. You know, I tried doing it one time.
Okay, question. What is the most iconic anime artifact to you? For me, it's the Pokeball.
Oh, for artifact, 100% it's the Pokeball.
Yeah. So the debate is like Dragon Balls, Pokeballs, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Naruto headbands, the One Piece straw hat, the Bankai from Bleach, Mikasa's scarf. It should not be in that discussion. And
It's
then I think that's
100%.
been
It's 100% Pokeball because it
Pokeballs.
transcends the anime.
Yes.
Like, it goes into the games and stuff like that. People who don't watch the anime know what a Pokeball
they know
is.
about the Pokeball. I
Like,
think it's definitely the Pokeball.
It has to be the Pokeball.
Yeah.
Either it's a Pokeball or like a Yu-Gi-Oh card or something.
You think Yu-Gi-Oh? Because I thought
No, like Yu-Gi-Oh is like second to it. Is what I'm saying. It's
Really?
Pokeball's number 1. What else?
my second guess would have been the fucking Naruto headbands.
Nah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Really?
Yu-Gi-Oh is bigger because there's the people play like Yu-Gi-Oh still to this day. They play Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I haven't se- but then
They're
again,
still
it dep-
manufacturing Yu-Gi-Oh cards, sir.
Wow.
They have tournaments where people win money
What?
for this. Yeah.
Whoa. Maybe I'm just not in the loop. I had no idea Yu-Gi-Oh was that big.
Yu-Gi-Oh
Like I knew Yu-Gi-Oh was huge when we were growing up. I didn't know it was still huge.
Yu-Gi-Oh is the second most played card game. So
What's the
like
first.
Magic the Gathering. You don't see that a guy in Toronto pulled a card for $2 million? Okay, so.
This
And it makes me
podcast
so
is going
angry that
all-
it was here. It makes me so angry that it was here. I don't play this damn game. Maybe I should. Okay,
It should be the Duel Master.
so the story is that like basically there's this card that like the people who created Magic the Gathering, I can't remember. They said that there's a card called the one of one ring card, right? There's only one of it, right?
What?
So this guy bought cards, and then I think he was just like waiting to do something. So he's like, screw it, let me go buy some more Magic cards. And then he pulled the card.
He pulled the card?
Like he like opened a pack and he took the card out. He took the cards he's looking through, and he saw the ring card, and he was like, "Is this that one of one ring card?" And it was the one of one ring card. One of one meaning like there's only one of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, Post Malone bought it for like over $2 million,
Holy shit.
and he's from here. like Toronto.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
That's wild. Like I'm not even into Magic and the Gathering, but like that's
Neither am I.
That's
I know-
very interesting to me.
I know. All I know is that they turn the card sideways or something. Maybe.
That's kind of cool. I'm floored that Yu-Gi-Oh is as popular because I'm just not in the loop. Like I don't know anybody who plays Yu-Gi-Oh still. So
Neither do I. But like, it's
the fact that you're telling me no, it's like the second most popular anime over Dragon Balls,
the,
really?
the like play over Dragon Balls. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
So,
no, also,
so the most iconic anime artifact.
I'm sincerely believe the things that are like the most popular anime artifacts are like the things that also transcend the anime. Like,
Yeah, I feel like Naruto headbands do that though. Like people who don't watch Naruto know the Naruto headband. Or am I tripping?
I guess, but like here's the thing, like it's just like it's the fact that like people actually like play Pokemon, people play Yu-Gi-Oh, people like buy Yu-Gi-Oh packs, people collect them, people do all these things. For Naruto, it's just the anime and maybe the games. It's just those things. But like Naruto, they still have production, they still release old stuff, people still collect the cards. Like, and that is a part of the
Yu-Gi-Oh, you
anime.
mean?
For Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. For like, so that's why I have to say it has to be more iconic because, like, I'm pretty sure I can show, like, I can go up to someone on the street and be like, do you know what this is? Like, be like a Naruto headband, a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Most people be like, that's probably a Yu-Gi-Oh card. And rather than a Naruto
Really?
headband, I think so.
Okay, it's not that I don't believe you. It's just like I'm so shocked because I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh in years. It's like to me, it's like it's so hidden away in my archives, you know. But Naruto's still so fresh in my mind.
You know what? Because I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh isn't just a show. So the show is like popular among kids, but
Yeah.
like the game is popular among like everyone, like adults and kids. That's what I'm saying.
Whoa, but that's so weird. I don't know anybody who plays it though.
I think it's because it's for our age group, right? And we don't like hang around that circle. You can literally go to like a
what
card shop.
nerds. I'm joking.
You can definitely go to a card shop and you'll see tons of people there playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
What?
They still got tournaments. I bet you I can Google. I could Google here. Let me watch.
No,
this, right?
it's yeah.
I want to
it's-
actually just see, just for me.
Yeah,
to see.
yeah. I was gonna say it's not that I don't believe you. It's just very shocking to me. Wow. Okay, so you think Yu-Gi-Oh second? What do you think is third then? It's got to be like Dragon Balls, yeah.
Look at this events, Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game, like tournaments and events, generation.com. They're like everywhere.
Out of here.
You can go to 401 Games on Young Street. Is that the one on Young Street? 401 Games
Would you ever pull one of those?
for a card tournament?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Just means like no. I actually get girls.
No, I'm good. But
I'm good.
when I was younger,
Yo,
maybe.
what if there was bad bitches at Yu-Gi-Oh?
I mean,
Yo, that'd be wild.
listen, I feel like there's definitely women who do all of these things. So it's like,
Yes, there is. Like, cause have you ever been to Anime North?
no.
There's a lot of hot girls at Anime North.
I've been to Fan Expo,
Oh, I've never been there, so but
know, it
there's
was-
a lot of sexy girls at Anime North. So
but that's
they're,
like,
they're probably playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards too.
I don't think they're playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I think they're playing.
You don't think so?
I think they're playing like Valorant or something. All the so that's the thing. All the e-girls, all the girls you see who game and stuff like that, I feel like they only play like Valorant,
Huh?
or they mainly play Valorant.
No fucking clue.
I freaking hate Valorant. I don't know if you ever played that game. Freaking sucks. I hate that game.
What about Uno? Where's Uno in this?
The creators of Uno said that you can't stack twos.
You can't?
No,
Ha, bitch.
but I'm still doing it anyways.
Oh god. So wait, what's the third to you?
Most popular?
Yeah, anime artifact. For me, because okay, I'm still gonna stick to Pokeballs. I think that's unanimous, and then probably headbands, and then maybe Dragon Balls. But Dragon Balls and headbands are probably interchangeable. Because I feel like if you go to the street and ask 100 random people, yo, what is this? A headband or a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card? Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like most people would say they would recognize a headband faster. But I don't know.
Nah, because I'm pretty sure Yu-Gi-Oh cards make more money than anything Naruto related to.
Wow.
Like, I'm almost 100% certain of that.
Wow.
Because, like, what does Naruto have? Like, the anime that's still streaming?
The headbands, the
No one's buying the
running.
headbands, sir. How many people do you
You're
know with
right.
headbands?
Even I'm a Naruto fan. Even I don't have a
Hey, there you
headband.
go. So-
You're right.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Like, what's third? I'd go Dragon Balls.
Dragon Balls.
I would 100% go, like, Dragon Balls. Yeah, because I feel like everyone knows what the hell a Dragon Ball is. Like, Dragon Ball Z is, like, so popular.
Yo, my weeb site showed out the other day because I was serving this girl and she was asking me, can I have some because I was serving them, right? And they were like, oh, can I have some fries? And like, yeah, sure. And then she's like, wait, but how big are the fries? I'm like, oh, they come in a bowl like about the size of my hand, like maybe the size of a Dragon Ball. I said that by accident. I'm like, I don't know, it's about the size of a Dragon Ball. And she's like, what's a Dragon Ball? I'm like, what?
I feel like I mean Dragon Fruit.
Yeah, a devil fruit.
That's crazy.
Okay, so straw hat or headband, which do you think is more iconic? It's got to be the headband.
Ooh, That's a good one. I'd say headband too.
Yeah, gotta be the headband, bro.
Because I feel like the headband in the anime is associated to like everyone, where Straw Hat's just Luffy.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know.
That's interesting.
In terms of popularity, I don't think One Piece is more popular than Naruto. I feel like if you know One Piece, you know Naruto.
Yeah.
My manager apparently really likes Naruto. That's his favorite anime and One Piece.
It's really dope. It's really good.
I mean, favorite though?
Yeah. I mean, just it cheeses me how Naruto the anime ended, but the Naruto manga ended okay, but the manga was just like the anime was just like what the fuck.
I mean, Boruto's coming back next month, so
I don't even.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in it.
Yeah. Apparently Shikamaru's a Hokage now, which irks me.
I mean, she's smart. Why not?
He's not powerful enough though.
Like, I guess. I mean, he's cool. He has shadows and stuff.
Ooh.
He can learn a bunch of.
No, he's definitely smart enough, but he's just, for me, like, to be Hokage, you just gotta be strong as shit. You know? Like, because you gotta protect the village at some point.
I mean, Hiruzen got slapped, so.
Hiruzen was an old man, though. And Hiruzen was actually mad strong on the low. Like, Prime Hiruzen is, like, fucking strong.
I don't know. He's a
Like,
douchebag, though. He let Naruto
is
get
a dude.
bullied.
Fuck him. We don't acknowledge Hiruzen. Like, to me, the weakest Hokage is probably Tsunade or maybe Kakashi.
So, I think it's Kakashi. I think Tsunade's stronger than him. Like, just in terms of raw strength.
Probably. Like, in a fight, I think
if they're throwing hands, it's Tsunade.
No, it's Tsunade, but, like, in a fight, like, like, Kakashi has to try to kill her or she has to...
Oh, because he has the purple lightning. It's stronger than, like...
I feel like he would kill... I feel like Kakashi would beat her in a fight.
Yeah, also Tsunade's, like, 80 years old.
Prime on prime. Peak for peak.
Yeah, I know. I think... Peak for peak? Like, if we're doing their primes against each other... Or
Kakashi would win. Kakashi would win because he has double DMS.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, so boom. Tsunade is the weakest Hokage.
Yeah.
Alright, then. But if we're doing that...
But if it's DMS, he's also stronger than Hiruzen. So,
and he's might stronger than Naruto, too.
Oh, no one's stronger than Naruto. Listen, someone said that Naruto could give Prime... If it was Prime Sasuke versus Prime Naruto... Prime Naruto could give Sasuke a shadow clone and he would still beat them both.
He would fuck Sasuke up. He would beat the shit out of him.
He could give him all the Hokages and a clone of himself and still beat them all.
People don't realize how tough Naruto is. Naruto can low-key take on the entirety of the Akatsuki by himself on the low.
I feel like Naruto could just take on everyone in the show by himself.
On the low, he might.
Before Kaguya and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, and like Madara, I feel like he could just take on like everyone.
Like him Prime Naruto. Obviously not like 12-year-old Naruto.
Yeah, like Prime, like KMS2, and he's got like all that healing ability. I feel like he could just get him and like 1,000 shadow clones and just fight everyone.
Holy shit.
If he has both sides of Kurama too. Like, he has, like,
it's
full
Kurama. It's Dunzo. Oh my god. But it's always that debate because like Gear 5 is really popular right now. I think Gear 5 might...
I definitely think even with Gear 5, Luffy's still the weakest out of all of them.
Really? Weaker than Ichigo? But I don't follow...
Ichigo's strongest?
Yeah, no, but
Ichigo's the strongest one out of them.
Yeah,
three.
I don't follow Bleach like that, so I don't know how, like, what
Ichigo is the strongest out of them. Those guys are, like, star level in freaking... These guys, like... Star level? These guys are strong as hell in Bleach, especially with the new Bleach with the B1tch and stuff like that.
Oh, God.
Holy...
Okay, how many episodes are in Bleach? Because I might have to just bite the bullet and watch it.
I probably, like... I don't know. Not that much. I'd say, like, 200-300.
Okay, I can do it. I can if it's 200-300, I'll get through it by the end of the year.
The Naruto Bleach is so.
Oh wait,
funny.
it's on Disney Plus actually.
Yeah. Do you want to know what happens in Bleach?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to know what happens? So basically, I'm not gonna tell you everything. But
yeah, because I'm actually gonna watch it.
But do you want me to tell you something? It's kind of like a spoiler of what happens. Do you want to know?
Okay, then yeah, tell me.
Tell you? Okay, so basically, you know how like Yamamoto is like the strongest guy there. He's like the leader of the Soul Society and stuff like that. He has like such a strong Bankai that people can't even be near him.
Whoa.
So there's a guy named B1tch who comes, and he's like the strongest Quincy.
Yeah.
And basically, they try to stop him because he's trying to go do something. And Yamamoto's like, I'm going to stop him. And he does his Bankai, and you'll one-shots him. Splits him in half.
Oh, that's very intimidating. I'm looking at the episode list right now.
Yeah. Is it including the 1,000-Year Blood War?
Yeah, so this is just the original Bleach. This is 366, and then 1,000-Year Blood Arc.
Just watch which episodes skip or filler.
Boom, I'll do that. Because I'm watching One Piece right now, so there's no excuse for me.
Yeah, just skip the filler.
Yeah. Okay, so... 1,000-Year, 360. So call it less than 400. I can do it. I can do it by the end of the year.
Ichiro's also the best dressed out of all of them.
He has the most Riz. He probably has the most Riz.
100%. This guy is like, this man did the call the ambulance, but
that
not
was like
for me. That's actually so funny.
That's big funny.
Yeah, no. All right, I'm gonna skedaddle because I gotta do
Dope.
laundry.
It's been your boy Moral Code, aka Mori Blaj, aka Modi C, aka One Piece
Piece.
Modi Raja. Artist from Toronto, audio engineer. So yeah, if you're an artist from the GTA and you want to record with me, let me know, and yeah, we'll link up.
Yeah.
Music video coming soon.
Hey, there you go. For what song? What song called?
Wanted.
Wanted.
There you go.
Like the movie. That was a good movie. Curve the
Indeed.
bullet. Yeah. And it's SK, aka Glizzy McGuire, aka your favorite brown guy, aka Sunny D is better than freaking any other drink you could ever think of, aka Lion King is a bomb tier Disney movie.
Oh, bro.
No. You can find me at SHAMEEDKHAN on Instagram. You get my book from Hello to Hired, Breaking Through the Interview on Amazon Kindle. You can also find us on TikTok and Instagram
Yes.
at 6 is enough.
Yes, follow us,
and
comment.
YouTube.
Yes.
YouTube. We need those 1,000 subscribers
Yes.
and 1K watch time, 4K. Sorry, watch time hours, guys.
Indeed.
Because we can make this. We can actually once we start popping off, we can do more than one video a week. Cause
That'd be dope.
Why not?
That'd be really cool, actually.
Right? Or we could do a special. You know what we could do? We could do a regular one. That'll just be the one we put on YouTube, and then we can record a specialty podcast, and that'll be the Patreon one.
Ooh, that'd be dope. I can't wait to build a solid fan base. That'd be really dope.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, support us, and thank you for everybody who's been supporting us, who has had comments, who shared our stuff. Really appreciate you guys. You guys are the best, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Later.
Toodles.
Baby girl, I'm a beast boy. Beast boy, we don't live forever. Don't trip just cause I won't like you. All this drama don't mean I don't like you. Shorty's head big like Caillou. You're a man hating, wants to fight like Ryu. When I hit the stage, music so loud. Bitches in the crowd with their tongue out. Then you getting packed, shit sold out. We about to get lit, top left, no doubt. 905 came down from the west. BOV got a place in my chest. Fighting every day, young justice. Me and my team feeling like Teen Titans. I'm a beast boy, we don't live forever, we know, baby girl, I'm a beast boy, turning up with all my people, baby girl, I'm a beast boy, we don't live forever, we know, turning up with all my people, baby girl, I'm a beast boy, we don't live forever.